What's up everybody, welcome to the Smo Show. Now today, do you guys believe in silver linings? Going through some shit can be worth it because at the end, you're gonna get a little pot of gold. Leprechauns or something. So back in 2012, you guys may remember that in Oregon, a rider by the name of Mr Wilkens got himself in some deep shit with an angry policeman by the name of Mr Edwards. Check out the video. The video begins with unfortunate Mr Wilkens overtaking this undercover cop car right at the very end of the lane, like just squeezes in, and at this point the cop's probably thinking it wasn't great, but alright, let's see what happens. And then boom, first illegal overtake, and yeah, this cop's not messing around, man. He's right after him. I feel like I need to say though that as a motorcyclist, you're technically meant to do a mirror and shoulder check before overtaking. Something that Mr. Wilkens would have done well to remember, because in situations like this one where he's being actively pursued by a police car with its lights on, I'm assuming the siren too, there's no audio, but he would have noticed and could have saved himself a lot of trouble. Okay, now he's clocked the policeman. Yeah, that big size says everything, dude. Really? Was that necessary? The guy had stopped, man. Yeah, whoa, steady on, Billy Bob, you prick. Christ. Oh yeah, let's manhandle the man even more, shall we? It's quite obvious he surrendered. If the man is stood in front of you with his palms facing you, what more do you need? This is one of the things that I just don't seem to understand about some American police. It's like when the chase is over, they beat the shit out of the guy. Like what? I don't get it. Well, holy shit. That was unnecessary. Pretty shocking, right? I've got a couple of points to make on it, really. I mean, firstly, who the fuck holds a gun like that? Is that standard police training? I want y'all to hold your gun like a rock you're gonna throw at the suspect. How the fuck are you gonna aim at something like this? Pleb. Anyway, we're not here to discuss the original video. It's been done to death. We're here to discuss what's happened since then. I think it's important to note, though, that during that incident, Mr. Wilkens suffered a broken collarbone and 2 cracked ribs. I don't know how you justify that, personally. He was riding recklessly, sir, so I chased him down, knocked him off his motorcycle with my 1-ton vehicle and kicked his ass. The officer, Mr. Edwards, didn't know that his dash cam was running at the time. Would have been interesting to know if he'd have behaved any differently if he'd known that it was, right? Kind of calls into question the kind of man that this police officer is, because he claimed that the only reason he hit the motorcyclist is because he stopped suddenly and his cruiser was suffering from brake fade. Fuck off. So on top of the fact that he's clearly full of shit and a dangerous psychopath, you'd think that his immediate superiors would feel he was unsuitable for the job. I guess they must have done, because they've since promoted the man to captain. Regardless, we're here for the silver lining, because I promise you there is one. Mr. Wilkens took the case to court, and he pleaded that he had no idea he was being pursued by a police car. We've since learned that the sirens were not actually on, only the flashing lights. So it's quite likely, considering the fact that this man was speeding and didn't look behind him at any point, it's pretty reasonable to assume that, okay, he had no idea. However, when he found out, he did stop, and the reaction from the officer was unwarranted, and as a result of that, he's been awarded $180,170 in damages, $31,171 for medical bills and damage to his bike, $100,000 for pain and suffering, and a further $50,000 for punitive damages. Every cloud. Every cloud. A victory for the motorcyclist? Yeah, I guess so. A victory for the policeman himself? I guess so. Got a promotion to captain even after all this bullshit. But the question is, which side of the fence do you guys sit on? The motorcyclist did some bad shit, the policeman overreacted. Anyway, people, as usual, I've been Smo, you guys have been awesome. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. If you dislike the video, you can fuck. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.